The Mike Hosking Breakfast, 6 to 9 weekdays on Newstalk ZB.
G'day. I'm more knowledgeable about the Pike River tragedy than the Tony Gibson Auckland Port court case, but out of the Pike River came the law that got Gibson yesterday as former boss of the Port of Auckland over the death of a worker. He's been found guilty. He may appeal. You would imagine if the verdict stands and a penalty is imposed, it would have a severe chilling effect in the world of CEO. Just where is the line for a boss in looking after the safety of staff beyond the broad-based and widely understood rules we currently have? And do court cases like this now reset those boundaries as to what you must or might do as regards safety in a large workplace? I mean, some workplaces are inherently dangerous because of their nature. Rules will be in place, but how tight do those rules need to be? And it's out of that sort of expectation that life in general can, if you think about it, sometimes be brought to a sort of a standstill by the just-in-case mentality. Work and safety, driven by good intention, stifling in the real world. And taking the very specific responsibility right up the chain to the corner office for a person not falling off or falling over or falling into something, that's a tremendous amount of very specific expectation, I would have thought, especially in a large company, when the numerical gap between the boss and a bloke on the floor or the machine might well be large. It's an interesting concept to judicially skip any number of people between the victim and the CEO, don't you think? What I know about Pike River was it was a top-down mess. I mean, if you were looking for blame, there was no shortage of it to spread all over the place. A lot of people, if you remember, wanted Peter Whittle to pay, but that was more predicated on him being an easy target, not because he and he alone was responsible. How much of the new law came out of that same mentality? Oh, don't worry about the detail or fairness. Let's just look to have someone pay for it all. And if that is what drove it, is that good law or a lot of potential trouble and a reason not to be a boss?
The Mike Hosking Breakfast, 6 to 9 weekdays on Newstalk ZB.